Hey Bruce, what are you doing?
Oh, you know, see why my brand new 2024 GMC has a check engine light? This thing is in like, not D-rate mode, but it doesn't have full acceleration. It's got a check engine light. Keep in mind, it only has 2,023 miles on it. And we've had it for like a month and a half. And in the month and a half I've had it, the check engine light's been on 95% of the time. Now, does it affect how it drives? No, but most of the time, it's just a check engine light. But now it's affecting how it drives. Now it says internal control module main processor performance. Particulate filter differential bank too high. So it must have a diesel particulate filter sensor that's bad or something. You can see we've got the dump trailer behind it I bought. We've been using the heck out of that. This is like the 5th load we've hauled, and they are not light by no means. This truck has been kicking butt, but it's got some flaws, guys. I'm gonna tell you all about the things I hate about my 2024 GMC Duramax. All right, guys, so we're gonna start at the front. This is a big, beefy looking truck, right? Look at the front of this thing. But you know what's not big, beefy? Is the horn. This thing's got a freaking minivan horn in it. Listen. What the heck even is that? It's freaking terrible. Oh, geez. So working our way to the back, we'll just go straight to the back of the truck. When I first got this thing, guys, I didn't know you had to have a special hitch. I just slid my old hitch in there out of one of my other pickups. And when I folded the tailgate down, I folded this down. Oh, man, this is nice, you know? Yeah. I'm just going to fold that down and then step into the truck. If I get the heck? There we go. To unlatch. See that? It doesn't hit. Because I had to go buy a $300 special hitch so that the step here that GM talks about doesn't contact. Well, I didn't know that until I already damaged my brand new truck. So I had I ordered this special made B&W hitch, especially made for these GMC tailgates. And then look at this, like the tailgate, it's like all wobbly. Even though it's latched, like why does it do that? I don't like that like one bit, you know. It's very, very odd for sure. Next thing, we got these awesome steps. For some reason, they're not doing it now because whatever. Starting to think, I bought this truck because I wanted something that wasn't a Dodge, and Dodge had a ton of wiring problems. Now it's got check engine light. But these steps, I was like driving down the road, and they're like, watch, if you hold it down. So what it was doing, it was trying to like open and close while I was driving down the road. I thought something was flopping around in the back of the truck. It's the step going in and out. And apparently there's already issues with the motors on these things, so who the freak knows. All right, we're gonna go dump some trees, and then we'll see if we can get this thing to act up again, because when it acts up, it gets pissed, and all the lights on the dash.
Oh, okay.
So one of the best things I like about this truck, with a trailer fully loaded, you floor it, and this thing just freaking eats every gear on point every time, unlike a Dodge, until it doesn't. And then it gets pissed off. So we'll see what happens while we're going to dump this load. I just absolutely hate this huge screen. Like, why would you put such a massive screen in such a nice truck? Like, it's supposed to be a truck. It's supposed to have a little radio like that big. It just pisses me off. But one of the things that really bothers me is, like, I have the exhaust brake engaged, right? And like whenever we're coming to a stop in tow haul mode, I don't feel like the exhaust brake doing anything. It's like it's not even there. Even like the heaviest loads we've hauled with this truck don't seem like anything is going on. So like right now, the truck's slowing down, turning the exhaust brake on and off. I don't feel like any difference whatsoever. So I don't really know if that's just how it is or what or why. Maybe someone in the comments can let me know if all L5P Duramaxes are like that. I have no idea. And like right now, it's like trying to find music. If I say, Alexa, play something, it takes forever for it to figure out what it's gonna do. Like, why would you even put like, if I can say, I can't say the A word because if I do, it'll activate. But if I say the A word,
I couldn't find that on Amazon Music.
see what I mean? You can't even have a conversation without saying the A word around here. And it just never pinpoints exactly what you want to listen to or whatever, so it gets really annoying. Or when you get off the phone, the screen kind of freaks out a little bit, but yeah. Massive pet peeve, right? We're not really big on miles per gallon, right? Fuel mileage is what it is. This thing with no trailer behind it gets, at best, driving down the highway, just non-city driving, 14 miles a gallon, if that. Trailer behind it, we probably weigh 18,000 gross right now, truck, trailer, and load, and we're getting like 6.5.
Are you kidding
Like,
me?
what even is this? It does not make any sense. And again, 2,000 miles. Some people have said, and I'm not sure if it's true, that once you get past the 5,000 mile mark, they get better fuel mileage. So if that's true, I don't know, you know, but who knows? See if we can break it.
Oh no.
Man, this thing does run. It runs so good. But dang, if it'd be nice the check engine light wasn't on all the time.
Yeah, it makes you worry.
My father-in-law's house, we're dumping some trees. This is the 4th load I brought. 3 loads are already gone.
Jeez.
I sold him that tractor about a year ago. He's been using it to feed the fire.
You're on fire. You are on fire. Uh-oh.
Good?
Yep.
So this thing is not wanting to show its rear. Oh, no, never mind. That's traction control. I still have to turn on. It's not wanting to show its rear. I make a video about everything I hate about my 2024 GMC 2500 CRHD, and it's not acting up. It's pissing me off. But this thing will do a burnout with trailer hook to it.
You know, it's
In case you didn't know. Very surprised. Well, we still have a lot more driving to do today. Going home to do some more work. See if this thing decides to act up. Because yesterday I was just driving like a normal person with an empty trailer. It started acting up. So we'll see what happens. And then it does this right here. Alexa, play music.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Please try again later.
How convenient. What I tell you guys, there it is. All I do is drive it a little bit. This thing is like never ending. Oh, there it is. 174 miles until 65 mile an hour max speed. Now, maybe we can get a code to pull on this thing. All right, guys, up here at the shop, we're gonna get this thing scanned and see what our check engine light is. Like I said before, I haven't been able to find out what is throwing the code because every time I get ready, I stop the truck off, turn back on, the check engine light goes off. So it comes on and goes right back off immediately. So it's got something it's not happy about. So here's an issue. No systems detected, code scan results. So this is a 2023 is what I've marked in the scanner because 2024 isn't available. And that's the issue of this truck being a 2024 is that most of your scanners can't even, scan it and see what's wrong with it. So I guess off to the dealership we go to see what's going on with it. So while we take a break from checking out our GMC with all the things I love and hate, I've got 2 really sick cooler bags right here, guys, that we got from the 75 Chrome Shop show. And the only way you got these is if you were a contestant in the show. Check that out. They're like a cooler bag, and they have like this little Bluetooth speaker on them. Check that out. I'm going to be putting these 2 bags in random large mystery boxes from RuthlessShop.com, guys. And you only have 4 days left to enter. Giveaway ends June 16th, guys, at midnight. To win our Lowe's Desert Buggy, $1,500 in cash, and the massive electronics upgrade, which is a motor and ESC for this bad boy, guys. So go to RuthlessShop.com, grab your large mystery boxes. We're putting 2 of these in there. Let's go finish checking out our GMC pickup truck. All right, guys, so I just went to the dealership. They didn't have time to look at the truck, so we're going to take it back another day, hopefully by Wednesday. Today's Monday. And they pulled a code readout on this thing. So right now, it's got a check engine light right over here, right? Ignore the low tire pressure sensor because I got the tire pressure sensors programmed still, but still has the check engine light on, but the needing go see the dealer or DPF issue light is off the dash now, but still a check engine light, which is really weird because it's got a freaking 2 pages worth of codes in this truck for parking assist control module, lost communication with transmission control module. All these it's like the parking assist control module is bad or pissed off. Lost communication with power steering, lost communication with serial data gateway module, lost communication with brake with ABS system, lost communication with engine control module, CAN bus 2 and CAN bus 1. those are all history codes. So history codes usually won't throw a check engine light, which is really odd. The only active codes are the tire pressure sensors, which obviously are not programmed because we put different tires and wheels on. We still got to go do that. And then we've got unidentifiable control module, trailer auxiliary control, trailer turn signal, all these different codes that are history. We've got more back here that are emission style codes for control modules, engine control module, main processor performance, high differential pressure in the diesel particulate filters, torque signal malfunction, all these codes that are history, which doesn't make sense because if it was a current code printed out here, why is the check engine light shouldn't be on with these all being history codes? They should be active codes. So really odd. We don't know what's going on. Hopefully we can get this thing at the dealership on Wednesday to know what's going on. We'll make a whole other video updating you guys on what we find. So I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, Bruce, you did burnouts the day you bought the truck. But these codes we have on here are non-mechanical issues. There's nothing saying, you know, transmission gear ratio malfunction, nothing like that. This is all like straight up emission codes with modules that have lost signal. Like all these codes that it's got are non-mechanical. They're all electronic, and they're all just lost communication. Literally, they're all lost communication codes. So this is all basically showing that there's some module in here that's not talking. And I've seen just doing a simple update to the computer systems on these trucks will take care of this. So hopefully we go to the dealership on Wednesday, they can take care of this. If not, we'll go to another one and see what they can do. That's pretty much a wrap for our what we love and hate about my new GMC 2500 HD Sierra AT4. Believe me, guys, I freaking love this truck. I will never buy another Mopar product unless Ram, with the Cummins engine, of course, comes out with something that's as competitive in power and transmission. This truck just doesn't care. You put a load behind it, you floor it, it just freaking goes. It does not care until it throws check engine light and tries going into limp mode because some module's not talking. But that's pretty much it, guys. Go to brucewilsonshop.com, grab your merch, get entered to win our Desert Buggy, $1,500 cash, and all the other cool stuff we got going on. Only 4 days left to enter, guys. See y'all later. Peace.